Max,
Right.
let me get to the most popular meme of the weekend. Nate Robinson had no business being in the ring Saturday.
No, obviously not. He's fighting a
So you
guy
say no,
in
son?
Jake Paul who obviously. Oh, sorry, no doubt.
No doubt.
He's fighting a guy in Jake Paul who obviously has been taking boxing seriously over the last couple of years, and he is also a novice, really. But like, could I see Jake Paul turning into not like a world class, but like a 10-round fighter, like a real guy who could go 10 good rounds on a professional level? Yeah, I could. He's dedicated to it. And Nate is thinking because Nate was always super athletic and very scrappy. He's a tough guy. That's not enough to get in. Like, there's no muscle memory there. Athletes who get in with guys who are trained, they can have success here and there, but when they get into exchanges, muscle memory is always going to win. I mean, look at Nate. He's just winging punches. Yep. He obviously has no experience, and he walked into a bigger guy and got caught.
Yeah.
No. But by the way, he's a consenting adult. He wants to fight. He fought. Takes a lot of guts to get in that ring, precisely because something like that can happen, and them's the breaks.
All right. Hey, I know we've got a lot of COVID issues in the NFL, but hey, we're lucky to get this far in the NFL.
But listen, no doubt, one of the reasons we've gotten this far is because people's tolerance for COVID, because of reckless leadership at the highest levels of our government, is so much higher than it ought to have been. You know, as I said, like, I never thought it was going to get to 200,000 new cases a day and over 250,000 Americans dead, and people acting like, hey, yeah, let's try as much as possible to get back to business as normal. But given how drastically changed people's expectations, people's kind of threshold for dead Americans was much higher than I thought it would be, we've come far in the NFL season. And by the way, advances in technology, rapid testing, better access to tests, all those things. Yes, we are much farther along in the NFL season than I ever thought.
Same here. Hey, Bo Jackson turns 58 today. You know Bo? Is he the best athlete you've ever seen, Max?
Nah, son. I can't say that. I can't say he is. He's in the conversation because he was a great running back. And he was on his way to he was already a very dangerous baseball player. Like, he had speed, he had a great arm, and he had power. And actually, the year he got hurt, he was having his best season as a baseball player. He was, like, not just dangerous, like hitting a lot of home runs, but legitimately getting to be a good hitter. But Deion Sanders was kind of half dipping his, going back and forth baseball, never really played a full season, and was a legit leadoff man, and was the greatest corner of all time. I think the second greatest defensive player to Lawrence Taylor who ever lived. And then you have guys like Jim Brown, who are great lacrosse, and Wilt Chamberlain, who are also great at like volleyball and the 110-meter hurdles, not to mention Jim Thorpe. I can't put Bo alone in his own category. He's in there, but he's not.
All right, and real quick, folks are sleeping on the 8-3 Browns.
Nah, son. They got the Browns number. They try to cover as much as possible for Baker Mayfield, who is a good enough quarterback, but that's it. Boy, this is too easy.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.